Now, this September, the SABC will be hosting the exciting musical conference and exhibition called Moshito, which brings a variety of South African artists and genres together to experiment with and, of course, challenge and celebrate the local music industry. And Gigi Lamayne will be championing this festival as one of its official ambassadors. Of course, she's blown our minds this Friday morning with two great performances, which we enjoyed very much. And it's great having you in our studio and celebrating local music. You look at that poster and already there, faces there, and we're talking Moshito. Well, like I said, you are the brand ambassador for this festival. What do you think is it about this festival that makes it so popular, that makes it such a landmark in our music industry?
I mean, firstly, it's backed up by a whole lot of people in terms of our institutions. You know, a whole lot of governmental organizations have come through, a lot of student movements have come through, and the great man on the right is Roger Lucy. He was actually an activist and musician pre-democracy, and he was basically banned from making music that promoted equality and justice amongst the people of South Africa.
Yeah.
So it definitely brings people together from different parts of the country. You know, we get to discussing a lot of things about the landscape for South African music and generally just the issues around it. Yeah. And there's no festival that caters or that allows for workshops to be facilitated to talk about these things. So,
absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Talk to me about that, because we are in times where we see a lot of activism, if I can call it that. You know, fees must fall, the movements, roads must fall. Do artists, and do you feel that artists in our industry respond to that kind of call from the public to make their music a voice of the people, or are we just still popping bottles?
I mean, something I had said recently to one of my friends was that it's almost deemed uncool to be talking about something that is socially conscious, to be socially conscious, you know? But I think we're slowly getting into the idea of a new struggle. Our parents had their struggles, our grandparents had their struggles, and we have our struggles today, and those are based off education. I personally was involved as a student at Wits University, part of the Fees Must Fall protest, and that was my struggle. That is my struggle as a young person, you know, and I happen to represent the youth because people felt like I was a voice box for that. So, I mean, generally in that case, you will find a lot of people supporting the movement,
Yeah, musicians hopefully will get on that bandwagon a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you talk about being a young person, you're a very fortunate young person, because you're going to be getting to share the stage at this festival with some stalwarts. We're talking more Ndate Sipho, Hot Six Mabuse, Roger Lucy, like you mentioned. What does it mean to you as an artist to be sharing the stage with these people and, you know, to be getting kind of mutual respect from them as artists?
I mean, my mom and my grandparents grew up listening to Hot Sticks. It has to be something very life-changing. I am the youngest on the lineup. I'm the youngest ambassador ever.
Pressure?
So for me, a lot of pressure, because I just feel like I need to catch up in terms of what they've given to society and in terms of the knowledge and the empowerment that they instill in us every day.
Yeah.
So besides the fact that, you know, it's all nice that I'm the ambassador, I got to learn a lot from them in terms of the music industry, not just the music perspective, but just strategy, history, content, the context which we're in right now. So I'm really very honored to be a part of it.
We were all listening to the performance earlier on, and you were like, yo, shout out to Expresso, this is my new, and then you were like, shout out to my Bala Noise, and then we were like, yo. Did you get the 5 million?
No, I didn't. There was no 5 million. If there was, I missed the shareholders meeting, but there wasn't any. Yeah, but that's a story for another day.
It's a story for completely another day. Listen, good luck with the Moshito Music Festival. It's happening from the 7th till the 9th of September. And if you'd like to find out more, join in the discussions, you can, of course, check it out at moshito.co.za.